Good morning slash afternoon, everyone. I guess it depends where you're tuning in from, but thanks for joining us for our Woman Crush Wednesday with Motives. And I'm super excited for you guys to be able to meet my guest today, which is Maria Checa. And you may have seen her on stage at our big events, but other than that, she's sort of a global traveler and fashion, beauty, all things expert. So during this time, I knew she'd be home and I could capture her. So I asked her to log on with me and just share with all of you her inspiration behind our spring and summer campaign for 2020. So every spring and fall, or excuse me, every spring and summer, and then fall, winter, we basically do 2 seasonal campaigns. And Maria, you're sort of the behind the scenes one that's coming up with the inspirations and watching all of the trends and the runway. And you bring, you know, a lot of vision and excitement to the brand. And so I just wanted you to maybe share a little bit about your creative process in that. And I know, you know, your background is in modeling and fashion and beauty. So that's playing to all of your strengths. And certainly adds a lot of value for someone like myself who loves the business behind beauty, but I don't have all of those skill sets or background to fall on. So I can really leverage what you put together with our seasonal colors and trends. And that's really, really helpful from a business perspective because it keeps us relevant and trendy, right?
Yes. Well, first of all, this is so exciting. This is the first time I do this. So I'm glad that I got to do it with you. Yeah. This is so much fun because it's nice. It's nice to talk to the people that are behind the scenes to get a better understanding. And yes, those are my backgrounds. But mainly it's art. I've been in gifted art programs since I was in fifth grade. So I know about color. I know about application. I understand shading. I understand all that. So I know where you guys are coming from. So this is like a natural evolution for me as a woman to go into makeup and creative and creativity. Mm-hmm. So one of the reasons why I came up with this color, because I love fashion. And I think I always said that makeup is an extension to your outfit. It is part of fashion, like an accessory, you know, it has to be the right earrings. It has to go well. So there's always colors that are on trend. And we always want to be the most fashionable person. You always want to be on trend. And thank goodness we are. And we have the opportunity to do that because I do travel, because my job is to do all this research that you guys don't have the time to do. So I want to bring this to you. I want to bring all my knowledge and all my findings to you. So this collection is called Euphoria. A lot of the industry is going back to nature, you know, going back, like even all our medicines, it comes from plants. Everything comes to nature, even like skincare, the way you eat. A lot of more people are vegan. I'm vegan, not that that matters, but it becomes like a little bit more natural. You want to help the environment. Our packaging, which if you haven't seen, is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's environmentally friendly. We make sure as much as we could to give back to the earth. And this is something that people like. Another inspiration is our mental health, you know, so we want to be in, and it couldn't have come in a perfect time, a much better time than this, because we need this. You know, we've been stuck at home for so long that we need to feel good inside in our heads. So that's why they say you need to exercise, not because you have to have the best body, it's because you have to maintain yourself happy inside, full of light, so you can continue doing this. Same thing is with makeup. You know, maybe you don't want to wear makeup every day, but there's going to be times that even for yourself to look better, to feel better, because that does make you more creative. It makes you want to do more things. So if we don't take care of ourselves, all we want to do is just sit there on the couch and watch TV, and we're not going to be productive. We're not going to grow as human beings. Yeah. So people might not think it's that important, but it really is. It really is.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying. And I know yesterday when we were chatting about today, I think now more than ever, it's so important to put energy into yourself because it is so easy to just, well, I'm not leaving the house and no one's going to see me. So I'm just going to wake up and do my thing and like roll from my bed to my office pretty much. And one thing that my girlfriend Lee Rader did, you guys see her on some of the Zooms, but she took that red lipstick that you have on and she did a challenge like wear this red lipstick every day for 10 days because it's such a feeling of empowerment, and it makes you feel better, which does make you feel more productive. And even if it's subliminal and it's behind the scenes and it's through the phone, it does make a difference. And I think I'm glad you shared the whole feeling of euphoria behind the brand because
it shows how powerful it really is. Something that we didn't put that much importance. It does, because even when you meditate, you want to say, I am going to have a great day, and you will more likely have a great day. If you say I'm going to have an awful day and you have a bad attitude, you're going to have a bad day. So if you feel good, if you feel beautiful, you're going to be beautiful. And we can't forget too, we have our significant others, whether it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. Yeah. You don't want the other person to let themselves go. We're still, we still want somebody that takes care of themselves. Absolutely. And, right? We forget about that.
And you want to look nice for them, I always say that I've been with my husband for 13 years, and people I meet a lot of customers. I'm like, well, I've been married for so long, or I don't have anyone to impress anymore. That kind of makes me sad because I feel like it's not to impress anyone. It's really to feel good about you, but also it is sort of like an act of love or intentionality to want to be prideful in how you look for your partner. I definitely
exactly. It's as simple as like giving somebody a rose. It's giving yourself the beautiful version of yourself. I'm not saying every day you need to be on, because no, you need to be yourself, and we love each other for who we are. But it does bring the best of us. So totally.
Yesterday when we were chatting, that was another goal you have with these seasonal campaigns, is like get people to think outside the box and treat themselves really, and a colorful palette or a new lipstick just like whoosh your
which is where I was heading at. So the inspiration, like I said, because of all this, it couldn't have come in a better time, because obviously we picked these colors and this campaign and this concept almost already a year ago. More than a year ago actually. But this is the time that we need color, we need happiness, and we've been seeing it in fashion. Color more than ever, expression more than ever. You see like blue eyeshadows. Like back in the 70s, you would see a lot of like blue eyeshadow, and then it went a lot to the nudes. And now you're seeing color again. So you can express yourself with color. It doesn't have to go crazy. I'm 50 years old, and I still like to wear my color, but I make it where it's appropriate for me. But it makes me happy. It makes me think that, I can still wear it, and I can. So today, because we're going to be talking about our new lipstick and our new lip glosses, I wanted to have a neutral face, but I'm actually, which I will talk about it next time, so you guys better join. Right now, all I'm wearing in my face is our blush palette. Like literally, that's it. No eyeshadow whatsoever. A little bit of our brown eyeliner and mascara, but everything on my face is just the palette, because I really wanted to focus on our lip colors. But the next time I am going to wear strong colors, so you can see that anybody can wear these colors, and I'll talk about that. So that was one of the inspirations, to get people to be creative, to be themselves, to have fun, and to stay youthful. Because it doesn't matter how old we are, we have to stay youthful, because that's what keeps us alive. You can't say, oh, because I'm old, I can't do this. No, you can do everything. If anything, better, because now you have the experience of life. So you have to enjoy life till you die. Life doesn't stop. So color and inspiration and creativity doesn't stop either. So do you want me to talk about the colors, or do we need to hit something else? Because
we didn't really plan this, but you're wearing the new lipstick, which is, I know your goal behind that was really curating a color that is complementary on every skin tone, which it truly is. So you can chat about that, and then we can chat about the new glosses that also have a little bit of that sensory effect with them too.
Perfect. Well, first of all, the packaging, I mean, in person is so much better because it has what I've been talking about, all our packaging. It has the nature part of it, where we came from, which is the raw cardboard, but it has where we're going, the metallic, the futuristic, how we can emerge both. We can still learn from the past, but evolve to the future. And you know, now, especially more than ever, Unity is so amazing. So the packaging is to die for. It's so chic. It's so cool. But like we were saying, this red lipstick, when I tell you, it is not only the color of the season, because you're seeing it everywhere already, so I don't even have to tell you, but it does go well with every skin tone. I am very olive, so I have a very hard time with a red lipstick. I never really wear it. This red lipstick is amazing. I love it. I fought for it because we didn't need another red lipstick, but I'm like, we need this one. We definitely need and this is what, Lisa, you don't know yet. We sold out. This is the bad news. It's sold out. That's how amazing it is.
Okay.
But don't
Good
worry.
thing and a bad thing. So it obviously the color is that beautiful on people, right? That it sold out so quickly. But obviously we'll be getting a new shipment in, I'm sure. But beautiful.
These are seasonal, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get a new shipment of this, because these are seasonal, but because it did so well and because everybody loved it and because it is such a great color, we are in process of revamping our lipsticks. So we're going to bring this color in as one of our staples, and it's also going to be called Euphoria.
By name, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're still going to be able to get it once we get that, but unfortunately, this has sold out, and this is why I'm telling you guys, these colors are great. One thing is seeing them in person. You have to try them, and then people buy them, and then you miss out. So you don't want to miss out. We have the glosses still, and then
the goal of the seasonal campaigns is they are based on trends, right, and things that are relevant now, and and that's how the only constant in our industry is change, right? So it's always a good thing to get on board and get products really quick because, like you said, they are limited edition and seasonal. But the one thing I love about being a company that's focused on consumer demand and marketing is if there is an experience like this, we can sort of pivot and make adjustments. And I love that idea. I know that they were revamping and working on some new formulas for some really beautiful lipsticks with a lot of skincare to them as well. So so we can look forward to that shade probably later, hopefully later this year, but maybe 2020.
Well, hopefully sooner. I mean, this color is going to carry over to winter. This is like a Chanel, like this is like a staple, and you can do whatever you want with this color. Right now, I don't have lip liner, which a lot of red lipsticks, you need a lip liner because you want to get that shape right. I don't have any lip liner because I didn't want to compromise the color at all. But you can go with a darker lip liner. You can go with a rosier lip. So you can manipulate almost the color of this red. But this is a perfect base. So if you weren't able to get it now, of course, we're going to start posting when we get our new lipsticks. I'm telling you, you need to get it later. But so let's not focus on this now.
Well, good job on that one, Maria.
I'm glad I got mine and my sample. So I got like 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you at least deserve to have some extra and some backup for yourself.
Well, I have all the samples. So when we're trying it out, so I have 2 of the samples, and then I always get 1 of everything because we want to give it's for you guys. I have all the samples, but at least I'm good to go till the next shipment.
There you go.
Because I'm telling you, I love this. So that's a little lesson learned. When we get something, you want to get it. You want to get it and don't think about it too much. Because especially now that people are not going out, it just shows you that people are wearing makeup. People are wearing makeup. You still want to look beautiful. You're wearing the mask. The red color sold out. Because when we're doing Zoom calls, when we're actually, now that things are opening, we want to look good. We can't forget about that.
For sure.
See, lesson learned. So another thing that you can do, okay, so now these 3 glosses, what makes these special, first of all, the colors are amazing. I know that maybe this color you would probably think like, wow, that's a hard color to wear. It's not. It's not, because these are very sheer glosses, and that is the whole point. That is the trend besides the bold red lipstick, and it's this red, that you want a hint of color. And the other part of the trend is you want a super gloss, and these are very, very glossy with a tint. I wish I didn't have the lipstick on, but these are great for layering. Like if I just put, let me see if I can't see anything, so excuse me if I'm like, but
yeah, you're on your phone, right? You have a phone.
I'm like a little to the right, a little to the left.
That actually looks really pretty though.
Does it? I don't know if I have good light right now, but you
so
can
I'll put on the actually, this is my favorite. I love this one.
Which one's that?
So you can see the difference. So this is Awaken, which you were saying, like, people look at this color and feel afraid. Do not be afraid. And I love that they do have a little bit of a scent to them, and it's just supposed to sort of awaken your senses, right? So this purple one is named Awaken. The orange one, I believe, is Zen, right?
Yeah, and it has like a citrusy scent to it.
I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I had my little stash of them at my desk here, but I seem to be missing the pink and the orange ones. But
well, yeah, I have
yeah.
them all here. I have them all here. And the whole reason behind the scent too, which is so cute, like this is such a great gift, also not just for yourselves, but for somebody, giving them the whole set, because these colors also look good on every single skin tone, you know. They're sheer, they just have a hint of color. It's great for when you're going to the beach and you don't want to wear something too heavy. Another thing is if you put a little bit of the lipstick, of any lipstick, and you smear and then you put the gloss on top, it gives you a little bit of that ombre effect, which is also very much in style. But because we want wellness, we want mental health, we want to empower people, we wanted to give different scents. I thought, you know, your lips is right next to your nose, so as you wear it, you're walking around with this like nice boost of energy from the citrus, the calmness, these beautiful scents that, to be honest with you, I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
So
you do a great job with them, because it's just enough. It's subtle. It's not like I remember growing up and I would take my mom's lipstick and it smelled so heavy. It was like really perfumey, you know? And these are just, I like that the scents are relevant to sort of evoke emotion. That was very intentional on your part. And like you said, it's just enough that it kind of boosts your spirits a little bit without being too powerful or too strong.
Yeah. And that's a great point. It's not super strong. It's just enough. It's not, you're not going to think like, oh my God, I'm getting dizzy from this smell at all. It's very subtle, but still powerful. You have to try it. Really is. And we made sure we had people try it and smell it. We did our research, and everybody, it was just gotten such great response. I don't know where we are at the sales, so I can't tell you, but I don't know. We could sell out too.
Yeah, so, well, listen, if the lipstick sold out, these launch
I don't know.
time. So definitely get on that and order them. They're great. You know what I love about them too is they're small, so they fit in your pocket. Like some of our other glosses, they're you know, bigger and bulkier, and so I actually prefer these myself because it's easier to carry with you. I will say too, they're not sticky at all.
No.
Like, they have an intense gloss look. It's very smooth, and they have a really great lasting staying power. Those of you that are tuning in on Facebook, maybe you guys can comment on your experience with them. I know we've seen a lot of people loving them. And let us know what your favorite shade is. Like I said, I tend to go more towards this Awaken, but I think is the orange one Zen, I think it is, which has like a grapefruit scent to it.
Yeah, citrus, yeah.
The pink one is it's like a rosé. It's like a very subtle.
So this is your favorite?
Yes, personally, that's my favorite. I go toward that one.
Well, for me, it's the orange. It's always more. I like everything that's orange undertone. This is a great neutral. It just gives like a little bit of life to this gives a little bit of oomph, but in a really cool way. I'm not sure what eyeshadow I'm wearing. I think I'm going to put on the next one, the blue. I want to do the strongest one so you can see that you can still wear it. Maybe I'll put this gloss with it, you know?
There you go. Well, I love that. And, you know, we want to invite everyone to join us next week. We're going to do part 2 of our Euphoria seasonal series here. And Maria's going to dig more into the eyeshadow palette and the blush palette, which, like she mentioned earlier, she is wearing the blush palette today everywhere on your eyes too. So I love that because there's no rules in makeup, right?
No.
Endless possibilities, and it looks beautiful.
I'm going to show you how to layer it. I'm going to show you the reason for every one of those colors, which it has a reason. So you'll understand not only how to use it, but how every single person can wear and use this blush palette. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that. And I think the other thing I love about the palette, specifically with blushes, is a lot of people don't know which shades to pair together or how to layer them, like you said. So definitely mark your calendars for next week. And, you know, if you're someone like me and you are a business owner with motives, invite your customers, let them know that that's happening. We do have a Zoom link that you can pre-register for if you want to catch us on Zoom as well, but we will stream to Facebook. But it's going to be great because for someone like me who doesn't really, my expertise is not in makeup, it's more the business behind it. So for me to be able to leverage someone like Maria to teach my customers how to create a perfect look is a really great opportunity. So thank you for sharing your inspiration, Maria, and your time.
No problem. I did want to add, it is really important that you guys do tune in next time, because this is the palette and I have so many little tricks and how to wear this and the reason for it. So I feel like there's going to be so much more information with these 2 palettes than the lipsticks and the gloss, you know? So I think you don't want to
go a little longer next week.
Yeah, and this, yeah, because whether you have this palette, whether you're buying it or not, I think it's still going to help you with whatever makeup you already have in your drawer. So like Lisa said, invite your friends. You know, you're not trying to make a sale necessarily. We're just teaching you how to use color at any age, enjoy it, and to show you what our new products are.
Yes, I love that. Well, thank you, Maria, and thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye, you guys.